Wow, this is the worst cash game beat I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Someone gets it all in with Queen 9
against the 9
on a Queen 9-9 flop. It gets a straight flush draw. Then it comes first time straight flush, second time straight flush. This game is terrible.
He seems to have a really complete game.
Yeah.
I'd never seen him play before.
I haven't played with him too much, but he's definitely a confident talker, I know that.
10,000.
Fold.
Vanessa just called here.
No, she's up to 10,000,
Oh, okay.
I think. As a standard raise.
She's going to be so disappointed if she don't get action here. Because she deserves action. Look at all.
She does.
7. Flop, please.
It's fine.
Have a look at this. Nope.
It came off.
Elky's going to flick it in from the big blind. Yeah. See if she gets some action.
Poor Elky. I'm already starting to feel sorry for Elky for some reason.
I feel like he's going to win a big pot here. I think he's played good and they're going to reward him. Yeah, I think this all in basically.
I mean, I want to say it's kind of similar to the flop that Luke Schwartz had against Tony G.
Yeah.
Luke went for a check raise on the flop. Elky's led in here. What's the idea?
I quite like the lead here because Vanessa would check back quite a bit. You know, with like an 8, pocket 6s, pocket 7s, pocket 9s, maybe sometimes maybe with a 10 because she doesn't want to get check raised and have a decision. So I like the lead, and someone as aggressive as Vanessa, I think she's going to raise, get it in here.
She doesn't really have so many big blinds where it's like if I get all in on the flop, I'm in terrible trouble. I mean,
No,
she is, but
she's mentally all in.
Right.
She should be. It's the right play. And Elky's obviously never folding. If you see by the odds, he's a favourite in the hand. So Vanessa's like, she's going to be so happy to have aces here finally. She's going to be so sick when she sees his hand.
In her mind, how often is she not getting max value out of his bad hands by raising here?
I would go for a smaller raise, so he can jam his draws. Like, he's obviously got a good draw, so he's going to jam that. But like, if he has a hand like Jack 9 that he's leading, or 6-7, I would like to raise as if I'm raise folding maybe. But I don't think Elky's likely to lead, say with a 10 or an 8, because if he does get raised, he kind of has to fold. I think he's more likely to check call those hands. So in my head here, I would think that Elky would have a hand like 6-7. Jack 9,
or even Jack Queen.
Jack
perhaps.
Queen, yeah. Do you know a lot? Yeah, just hands like that doesn't really want to check call.
Well, the sizing of this, Selpst made it 38. She's got about 180 back.
Is he min raised? I really like it if he's min raised. Like the min raised, like can fold out hands like aces, kings, and queens. Can potentially make a big fold, but like when you just shove,
3 raise all in.
she's way too short to fold.
Call. Showdown, please.
Here we go. Here we go off to the races. And Vanessa's saying, look at this. I finally get the aces.
Yeah.
I'm actually a dog.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, it's the type of hand that normally cracks aces.
Oh, that would have been a better
I
hand.
believe it's Elky. Well, these guys have... Ooh, that's a nice card for Selpst.
Changes nothing.
This is so huge because Selpst has 2 points in hand. Elky's only got 3.
Yeah, this is a big pot. Oh, wow. Straight flush is that? No,
I think so.
Yeah.
Just a straight flush.
Yeah, straight flush should do it.
Just a straight flush.
Kelly peeling from the big deuce 3 in the same suit, and what a flop we have here. 9, 4, 5, 2 hearts. Kelly opening his straight flush draw. Aaron with 2 overs and the flush draw, having opened from +1. And he decides to check back on this board. Oh my word! Have you seen a sicker hand? Straight flush versus nut flush. We are playing Texas Hold'em. These guys need to get themselves over to a cash game. Bad beats galore. 60k bet from Kelly into Aaron, who now holds the nuts, and well, he's bet 60. She's bet 16 to 65 on a card that should favour him. He does make the call. Deuce on at the end. Let's see how much acting goes on in this pot. Both cannot wait to get their chips in. Okay, he's going to size pretty big here, I think. Just targeting ace-x a lot. There we go, 175, just a shade under the pot. Now Aaron will do his best acting job before jamming. And when he gets snapped, he's going to assume he's won. There's no way he's thinking she has a straight flush. This is a sickening hand. He does move it all in. She gets it in.
Wow, you're a pro. That's it. Take a patch.
What the fuck?
I got it. I got it.
He's like GG. He's like GG. See ya. Get out of here. No tea time.
That was fun.
Of course. This turn is
And so every time he gets on, he's surprised at how slow it's going and it takes him off balance. And JC's playing his hand slower. Peter's running much faster.
6,000.
Here's another firework matchup. Top pair for JC and flush draw for Peter. What's the most interesting card?
10 of hearts.
Oh, wow.
Check.
Will Peter get paid off if he bets?
13,000.
Yes.
If JC can make this fold, will
Well,
you?
he can't.
No.
I mean, that's the first thing.
Cool.
He might be able to fold the river depending on what comes. But that's a straight flush for Peter.
Check.
Oh my gosh.
25,000.
And obviously that diamond made Tran now a flush. So, what would your thought process be here if you're JC?
Well, you go back through the hand. You know, Peter checked the flop and bet the turn. Did he bet it on the draw?
straight flush.
Cool.
Straight flush.
Just got him by a bit. And, yeah, he's running pretty good. He's playing pretty good, too. 450,000.
A free bet is a re-raise. We just started to call it 3, 4, and 5 bets because it got confusing when you say he re-raised me or he re-raised me. So there's a raise, then there's a 3 bet, 4 bet, 5 bet, 6 bet, 7 bet, 8 bet, and then you should normally be already all in. I just got the private message that David is really a good online poker player. He's up like $500,000 with multi-table tournaments. But I did not say that he's a bad player. Okay, make it quiet. So Dolak, the guy in the Nirvana shirt, is the one that has a lot of online poker experience. There's an ace. Like, there could be a monster pot if a spade hits the river. Diamond, sorry, I'm mixing up the suits all the time. So both players with a pair. Wow, 8-4 has a pair and a gutshot and a flush draw. And Dolak has top pair with the nut flush draw, and he quickly calls here. And there will be blood. There will be blood. I hear people cheering. I don't know what they cheer about. But there is the straight flush. Straight flush for Brouvier and Dolak with the nut flush. He is all but out here, guys. For all of you guys that think that stuff is only happening in online poker, it happens live as well. Wow, Brewer. Catching. Paolo is tilt because there's like 0 chance that we are not going to lose a Dolak in that hand. It's just sick. It's just so sick. Yeah, you guys in the chat box agreeing with me. Yeah, that's like just all-in call straight flush. Dolak, can't believe it. Wow, that's such a brutal spot. Wow, yeah, nothing to blame about.